All right, Steven Espinoza, we're here ringside at Charlo Castano, which should be a great fight tonight. But let me ask you this, Steven. Next week you've got David Benavidez fighting against David Lemieux in Phoenix. Now that Canelo Alvarez has lost, is this sort of leading to Benavidez versus Jermell Charlo if both guys get victory within the next few weeks?
You know, I think I throw Plant in there as well. I mean, who knows what Canelo's plans are. He's got a lot of options, as he always has. But in talking with each of those guys, whether it's David or Jermell, no one's going to sit around and tread water waiting for a big fight. I mean, we've seen that happen. Sometimes it used to happen with Floyd, sometimes with Canelo. Like everything sort of freezes, people are waiting to get picked. That's not, what David or Jermell wants to do. So they're certainly going to pursue those fights and if they can be made. But if they can't be made, look, you still have to, do those career-defining fights. And that's what David wants, that's what Jermell wants.
What excites you most about David Benavidez? Obviously, he's going to have a hometown fight. I think this guy's personality is really, reaching a new peak here.
His personality, he's matured physically, he's matured, sort of personally. But what's so exciting about David is he's a little bit like sort of an NBA player. Everyone loves those NBA players that are 6'10" but can dribble basketball. Kevin Garnett, who's here's tonight. That's what David is. There's not too many super middleweights, at his height, who can throw an 8-punch combination like he can. So he's got the skill set of a little guy with the power, and the impressive athleticism of a big guy. And I think that's why I think the ceiling is so high for him. Is he's just so much fun to watch.
What are the best things that come out of a Canelo Alvarez losing a fight?
Look, I think we live in a world where everything is an instant overreaction. So, this doesn't mean he's not good. He's not an all-time great. He's not a pound for pound. I think what this reminds everybody is that at the end of the day, none of us really know anything. Everyone said, that's an easy fight, and this, that, and the other, and then others will say it's a difficult fight. The reality is, the reason why, this stadium is going to be filled tonight is people love the unpredictability of the sport. And even when you think you're pretty sure or what's going to happen, you never know.
Yeah. 168 is alive and well, it seems to me. I see Canelo coming back down. I don't know if he will or not. Mm-hmm. He may go stubborn and stay at 175 for people. But
well, I'll give you another name that hasn't really got to that level yet, but he will pretty soon. He's on Showtime coming up in June. It's David Morrell.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and David Morrell, obviously the big amateur background, only a handful of fights, but he's going to be in that mix pretty soon, being mentioned in those top tier elite fights.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Steven. I appreciate it.
All right, great. Good.